Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Terraformers. The Red Planet awaits. It's a Terraforming Mars 4X strategy roguelike, kind of, sort of. I don't know, it looks interesting and reminds me of the Terraforming Mars board game. But that might just be because, you know, same general topic matter. So, welcome to the Mars colonization project. A small step for the first colonist, but a giant leap for mankind. The shuttle has landed and your people are ready to settle on the Red Planet. Everyone on the ship is aware of the historic importance of the mission and the great responsibility resting on their shoulders. Their lives will be spent beneath the domes of artificial habitats, but they are not here for themselves. They are here for the future of the human race. It'll be a long time before a human can breathe Martian air, but everyone is willing to work tirelessly to make that day arrive. Earth has sent resources to start the settlement and proposes some leaders to represent you on Mars. So power, food, water, and titanium. Red Planet offers many opportunities to those seeking a new life. Your goal is to create a self-sustaining colony that provides pleasant conditions for human population and may one day even become independent. To achieve this, you'll have to explore, construct buildings, mine resources, expand your cities, and finally terraform the planet itself to support life. When the bar is full, victory is achieved. While developing your colony, pay attention to the support of your people. If it reaches 0, the Mars colonization project will be deemed a failure. Keep your people's support by constructing buildings that provide support, growing your population, and reaching certain terraforming milestones. Every few years, the expectations of the colonists will rise. You'll need to keep them satisfied for this mission to be a success. Now it's time to choose a leader. Okay, 300 victory points and a leader. So we've got two. Tariq Faid, who is an expert in security. I could read the lore on him, but oof. Increases your water production by 1 for every 3 water you start producing. Construct police stations for free. Select a city. It produces resources a second time and generates less support per population. A leader can only call for overwork once in each city. Explore. Explores the location, but costs more power. Or, Gustav, who is AI, also has Explorer, generates extra power. 2 more projects are proposed this turn, gain more science, and increases your science production by 1 for every robot you can... Every 7 robots you construct. Absolutely. Bring on the robots. Okay, so increasing the population will help get us some initial support. Population requires food. Earth has kindly provided us with the essential projects to produce food and grow our population. Let's visit our city when we can, where we can construct a greenhouse farm. I want to look at the rest of the UI here very briefly. Well, this looks pleasant. Oxygen and Serenium. There's the city. What does this button do? Specializations. Okay. Mars Enthusiasm. So these are like kind of temp buff things. So when a new population is placed, the stored enthusiasm is converted to support and then resets to 0. Enthusiasm increases every turn. The lower it is, the faster it increases. Okay, so my support is currently going up, not down. That's good, and everything else. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Oh, this is nice. Almost kind of reminds me of Master of Orion 2. You know, the planetary view where you can actually kind of see, though it looks like you have a limited number of slots. So this is our first Martian city. You can construct buildings. The maximum amount of buildings can have is shown in the city name, dictated by the amount of population and robots. To construct a new building, select a project, drag it to the place you want it built on. Build the greenhouse farm now. As you might have noticed, constructing a project costs resources. We should explore the nearby locations to prospect more resources. Ideally, we should find a resource deposit and set up a mine. Exploring is one of my skills. Let's explore a location to get resources. Okay, how do I get out of... Okay, there we go. So we can see habitation module, yes. The main question is what kind of resources do we have? Silicates. There's a lot of silicates there. Is that something we need? Because that needed food and I missed what the other one that we needed. I might want to go up here just because there's 3. Even though there's less... I think we need genuinely just kind of more across the board. Oh. Okay. So I guess this one then. The resource prospection of the location has revealed a deposit of silicates as well as small hints of nitrates and tritanium. Okay. So we can collect the resources, and I see. So the bigger one is the actual deposit that we can put a mine down. We found a deposit. We need to expand our city to the location with a deposit before we can build a mine on it. Each population of robots gives you access to one more location. We don't have enough food at the moment to build the habitation module project that increases our population. But as our greenhouse farm produces 1 food per turn, we'll have enough food next turn. Let's end the turn by clicking this. Each year, 3 projects will be proposed from which you can research one. Researching a project allows you to construct it when you have the resources. Okay, so we can also hold off and get some science. So, tuber farm gets us more food, costs 10 nitrates. A thermogenerator produces extra power. Adjacent population provides less support per turn, must be built in a city, or a lab. Nitrates and silicates. I like the idea of the lab, and it seems cheap enough. I'm not quite sure what science gets us, but this seems worthwhile. Or not, we'll see. Okay, so other thing we want to do is probably head for the nitrates. We could keep going this direction, but I don't think we want to do that. Let's explore here. Collect the nitrates. That was not enough, or it was. Okay. And habitation module. So, cost 30 food to make. Housing plus 30. Extra support per turn. Both population and robots increase the maximum amount of buildings. Okay. So it doesn't seem like there's any real benefits or negatives to any of these spaces, so I'll just put it there. Oh, and even adds a little bit more of that. Cool. Okay. So each population lets you expand to one location. Expand to a location that has a resource on it, so a mine can be constructed there. And I can also research a new project. Maybe not. Well, do I press this? Let's go for the silicates. And put a mine down. Okay. So it costs 4 power and titanium, but gets me 1 silicate per turn. Alright. Anything else? No. And we're pretty low on resources and can't do anything else. I wanted to see, what was my... That was my specialization. I thought there was something about extra project cards. Oh, here it is. 2 more projects are proposed this turn, gain 3 science. Oh. Oh, already used a skill this turn. I see. So, we can explore, we can generate power, or we can get extra resources. That makes sense. So what do we have? Titanium thermogenerator. More power, but people are happy if they're next to it, unhappy if they're next to it. Greenhouse farm, or more population. These are tough. Or we can actually get some more. Let's do that and see what we have options-wise. We could get another lab or another habitation module. Looks like it's kind of the same across the board. That's a doozy. We might want to go for the greenhouse farm. Because there's also the thermogenerator, which would get us power. We currently don't have any power generation. We do have some food. So yeah, let's go with that. So what does science get us? That doesn't say. You can look around the planet by moving around. Okay. Well, let's keep exploring. Unfortunately, cannot do, because I've already used a skill this turn, so I'm out of things I can do. Earth has established a permanent trade route with us. With regular traffic between the 2 planets, we can expect our new colony to burgeon and grow as long as we make the journey worthwhile to Earthborn travelers. We get a trade route. We also get these. Okay, we already have this as an option. I'm gonna do this again. Maybe we do want another habitation module. Let's do it. With our mining operation set up, we have gained a little bit more autonomy, but we're still missing some of the resources. They can be acquired via the trade route that Earth has set up for us. Okay, so that's the nitrate deposit. Wait, trade. How do trade? And there's nothing I can do with this. Where's the trade route? Trade with Earth. Each trade route can trade 1 resource per turn. You can trade resources by clicking left or right. Resources are automatically traded at the end of turn. Oh, okay, so it's this probably. So I could trade... Let's export some science. And what do we not have access to? Because that's a large hint of tritium. Whereas I don't see any titanium deposits immediately, so we might want to go for titanium more than anything else. We are going to need food, though. Otherwise, I could go for, like, the 10 water. Ooh. Let's import some water for a little while. Or we just gain this. To increase the prestige, 3 big corporations are offering their prestige. 3 big corporations are offering a gift of resources to one of your cities. Let's take the water. Like, a lot of these would be good, but let's go for the water, because then I could maybe get something. Oh. Soil factor is actually really good. I guess I'm gonna snag that. Might be too late. Oh, I see. So I can also relocate these. Because we could potentially move this here, this over here, and then put this down to get an adjacency bonus. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Because, yeah, no matter what, I'm not going to be able to do anything for at least a little while. I can start exploring further, which actually is not the worst. Oh, that's costs 2 power to get over there. But it'll be worth it. Kind of. That ain't enough. Okay, so let's go back to this. Let's take some more of that. Because, yeah, if I can get the power thing down, then we can start exploring a little bit more aggressively. What else do we do? Yeah, the big problem is we need a lot of food. I guess I could start trading some of my resources for more food. To help with our exploration efforts, Earth delivered an array of exploration satellites to the Martian orbit. This allows us to map out remote regions from the comfort of our homes without having to send an exploration team to the unknown. With this powerful tool, the Red Planet's secrets shall soon be revealed. What else can we get? Hospital. Extra support per turn. Adjacent population provides +1 support per turn. Ooh. I like that. That's adjacent science. Yeah, let's go for that. We've got the resources for it, and that'll give us a ton of support. Probably later, though. That's the one thing. Because, yeah, oh. Oops. Well, I didn't mean to destroy that, but still. Okay, so how do we satellite? I see, so it costs me some time. Well, this one's far away. Okay. Oh, and a lost batch of supply crates. Okay, so it looks like we just have to wait for the satellites to come back. Or something. I'm not entirely sure. So I still haven't done anything. I could generate some more power. Can't do that, or we could explore. I like the idea of exploring. Let's see. A lot of silicates over there. Or, whatever this is, titanium. There we go. So in that case, I guess I'm just going to explore. Let's go for the cheap ones nearby. Even though I guess that doesn't show me as much, but it doesn't matter too much either. Okay, let's go back over here. And if I put this down here, as long as none of my population centers are nearby it, I think we're okay. Okay, let's move that. Let's see. Oh, I see. It'll take 2 turns. Yeah, I'm just going to move everything around here. Okay, cool. So this way I can get the soil factory here. I can put the hospital here around 3 of these. And that should work better, I hope. Okay, as the colony grows and as the colony grows and basic amenities become more common, so do people's expectations. The hardships of the early years are soon forgotten, and a warm bed, nourishing food, and regular entertainment are no longer considered luxuries but requirements for a comfortable life. Your hardworking colonists expect their work to pay off, so it's only natural their expectations rise as time goes on. Alright, so now we're losing support. That's rough. Eco homes. ain't bad. We also have windmills, which is actually kind of tempting. Oh, must be built on a tile planet location. Interesting. So the main question is, we have food and we have science. We don't have that much food. I'd like to go for the eco homes, but I already have a home thing. So I'm just going to put this here. Let's see. Okay, and I'm going to zero these out because I currently need none of them. Go back out. What do we do next? We don't need to worry too bad. What do I need? I need food. And I need, actually, this stuff. Let's just explore here. Nitrates, titanium, and water. Ooh. Is on a high plateau. What does that get me? I have no idea, but we need more population before I can get access to it. Anything else I can do? Not overwhelmingly. Oh. Building actions. Oh, I see. Yeah, we're just waiting for that. Alright, so what is this? Brine electrolyzer. Extra support per turn for every building owned by the city that costs water. Interesting, but questionable. Robot hub. Both population and robots increase... Okay, so this just provides 2 robots. I like that. It's not going to benefit me here. I wonder when I can put down another colony. Because my one worry about the robots is while I could put them down, it would give me some extra expansion. And that's just adjacent population. So I could put the robots here, and it'd be fine. The only immediate problem is I would not be able to move it for any reason. Well, I could move it, but it'd be kind of stuck in here. I think I'm going to do it anyway, because that gets us 2 extra population centers, so I can potentially get a nitrates mine when I get some titanium. In that case, get some titanium. Okay. Oh. Do I not have the robots? Oh, I see. So we do that, and can I do it again? Okay. So that does make people less happy, is the one issue. I'll work with it. Okay. Tuber farm, yes. Because that's cheap enough and I can slap it down in here. Okay. We've expanded our starting city considerably and should start thinking about founding a new one. How do I do that? You know what? We'll find out. Alright, what do we do next? What do we need? There was some water up here. If I want to go for the water. Oh, but it's not much. Interesting. Oxygen levels, other stuff. I mean, all things considered, I think I'm going to use the satellites to go, like, really far out, because the power costs of being there are tough. Let's see. Anything else I can do? Yes, I can actually do something with this guy. Could generate power, but no, let's just explore here. Hey, and we get some food. Actually, we don't have enough. We need a little bit more. And we need a lot of nitrates to get the soil down. But we don't need it immediately. And then I think next round, I think I'm going to do the research. What is this? Adjacent population provides +3 support per turn. Ooh, entertainment center. Shoot. Ooh. Or road paver depot. So this provides 3 support per turn. What does this provide? 7 support per turn itself, but then also adjacent population provides extra. That's tough, because this would be good. This would solve our support. Both would solve our support issues. Yeah, I'm gonna get the entertainment center. It's probably a mistake. But now we have positive that, and I can put the hospital here. Let's see. Anything else we were going to do? Oh, right. I was going to do applied research. I guess we'll wait. Or, one of these gave research. You did. Okay, so next turn we can build the hospital. Oh. Year marks the beginning of a new term, and it's time to choose a new leader. Oh. So, he's retiring, so we can get somebody else. So we have destroy 2 rocks for free this turn. Modular apartments for food cost only. 3 support per turn if adjacent to at least 1 other modular apartments. Both pop... Okay, that's interesting. And then we have this guy. Select a resource deposit. Mine 5 of that resource with a bonus of 1 for large deposits and 2 for gigantic deposits. Cost power equal to the distance of the chosen resource. Increase your silicate production by 1 for every 3 new silicates and supply station. Exploration missions by your leader can be undertaken from here. I think I want to try Thomas. I like the modular apartments and earthworks. Those sound interesting. Oh, what is this though? Nah, let's definitely go with this guy. So that means I can't do the research card. Well, that's fine. What is this? Magnetic fusion plant. Adjacent population. Okay. 2 power per turn, but people don't like it. That's tough. I might hold on to it anyway, because we are starting to run out of power. And that will be an issue. Oh, a mineral cave. Whoa, hi? Exploration party has discovered a beautiful cave with incredible mineral outcrops. It'd be a prime location for titanium mining. Oh, yeah, titanium. But it would also make for a nice place to visit. So we also need to expand to control this one anyway. So this would give us 2 titanium per round or 6 support per round. Ooh, those are questions. I don't have good answers on that. Okay, so do we want to get the hospital down? Yeah. Let's just collect some happiness for a bit. Okay. So 3 power, 3 food. Exploration missions by your leader can be undertaken from here. Oh. Okay, so maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have put it a little further out. You know, here. Maybe. I mean, honestly, any of these empty things is kind of meaningless. The perfect location for a large building. Also interesting. Game is a learning process, so what do we have? University, extra science. Enables a second trade route. Or a courthouse, comfort of living. Only played once per city, must be put inside of a city, an extra comfort of living. That's slightly tempting. Because university for the extra science would be good. Another trade route could be kind of nice to get certain resources that I can't currently get. Let's see. And this can be built on a planetary location, so it could be put, like, here-ish. Oh, and it would replace the mine. Okay, so that is also something to keep in mind. So, can't do that yet, I'll have to claim a tile. Well, what do we do? I guess first and foremost, we pop a satellite. What is the furthest out? This one. I'm just gonna keep going, trying to find interesting things. So next up... Oh, I don't know. We go back in here. We can get this down. So that should let us expand a little further. Let's see. Can't research any more projects for this turn. Select a resource deposit. Mine 5. So if I put this here, it would get me some amount of nitrates. Okay, 2 for gigantic deposits. Power equal to the distance of the chosen deposit. Okay. Yeah, if I wanted some more of this stuff, I could. And it gets me 5 titanium. Probably don't want to do that for obvious reasons, but it's neat that I can. So now what do we do? Because we should get a mine down. But where? Because I could claim this, but it's kind of meaningless. Though I can also replace it. Oh, let's do exactly that. Okay, and what do we trade for? A little bit of... maybe we do silicates for titanium for the time being. Okay, let's take some of those, considering I'm going to need them. Or, maybe that wasn't a good idea. Hello. So modular apartments, extra support per turn, if next to another modular apartment, another robot hub, and tuber farm. I like the robot hubs. So let's snag those, because I can slap these kind of wherever. Okay, I'm going to go back to this. Zero that out. Honestly... grab those. Do we need science? We definitely need power. Export some food for this. Because yeah, if I can get the soil factory down... ooh. Yeah, if I can get that soil factory down, we can get some more. What do we want to snag next? Snag that. It's a little far from the city. Makes people less happy. Now, I could get the natural heritage or the titanium. Frankly, I think I'm actually going to go for the titanium. We don't have any titanium mods anywhere nearby. And I still do have a thing that I could do. I guess there's a titanium mod there, but that's going to make people grumpy. Exploring via this location causes negative support. Okay, so don't do that. And otherwise we could take a little bit of a negative hit again. Let's see. Requires 3 though. This will require 2. I don't know. Do we want to go up here? Gets me a bit of water, sure. And do I snag it as a location? Maybe? We'd end up with a silly amount of nitrates. What is this? Oh. I can found a city here, but it requires 30 food and a bunch of water. Okay, so speaking of, we have no water. We don't need any more nitrates. Let's just import some water for a round, and then we'll work on that food. I've already used a skill, and that's done. Oh boy, there goes a lot of my support. Extra power, public baths, and a university. I guess I'm gonna snag public baths. Happiness seems to be kind of an issue. Okay. So did I want to found a city here? Yes. But we can't yet. But we can get the soil factory down. Okay, so now we're producing twice as much food as we were previously, which is solid. Oh. I claimed this, but I haven't actually been... That's foolish of me. Oh, well that worked out. Okay. And let's build a mine out here. The only immediate problem is now we are desperately low on power, but at least we're gaining some titanium, which is something we didn't have earlier. Also, our support is really good. Now, there's a difference between victory points and support, yeah? Yeah. Okay. What else do we do? Do we snag any resources? I guess I don't even have the resources to do so. And that's out. So I guess we'll just wait. Oh, get a CO2 factory. So atmosphere and heat per turn, but people get grumpy. Okay, and what can we do? Martia. So population is fully protected from... Oh, I see. It's radiation housing. More robots. Or 14 science. Ooh, extra projects will be proposed every turn. I don't know. I think I might want to save up for the research center. Here, I'm going to close out of this for a second. But I think I'm going to go for the robots. Because we still have this perk, which seems to stick around. So every leader that we have leaves those perks at the very least. But yeah, I should have gone for those windmills. Is what it is. Okay, so what do we need the most? That one's tough. We need power pretty badly, but I don't think you can get power from any of these. Yeah, we need power, we need science, and we need titanium. Did I explore a location where I could actually mine titanium? Yes. And I can even reach it. I guess I'll snag this one. Make my people even less happy. Let's just explore this briefly. That doesn't really snag me too much. I might actually want to protect the natural heritage. After all. I think we just want to wait. Okay. We have enough power. If I want to found a city... Yeah, we have enough water, so let's go back into this. Let's do 2 on those, and I'll lose that for the round. Okay, anything else we can do? Nope. Hello. Scientists are making progress in adapting life to Martian conditions through bioengineering. They've been experimenting with different genetic variations and now present you with their 2 most promising candidates. So we can get Dinococcus, which gets prestige and 3 atmosphere per turn and can spread bacteria. Or heat, prestige, okay, mineral requirements, -1 temperature, 0 temperature. And both can do bacteria spreading. So this one spreads more atmosphere faster, but requires temperature. Let's see if I can see these things. Oh, we also have cultured meat lab. More power, which we're pretty bad on, and then public baths. So this is only 3 support, but it does get us more food. Ooh. I almost want to go for the cultured meat lab, if only because I can start trading some of this spare food for power. Because this is effectively 4 resources. Whereas the other one is not. So if I go here, can I found a city? And this is going to be, I am the worst at naming things. Because I could call it New Victoria. True. But I could also call it, Space. Perfect. And what is its color? What is the color of Space? It's pinkish. Okay, select a slot for headquarters. All of these make people unhappy. Well, that feels... yeah. Okay, so our happiness gain currently is abysmal. So that's something we should work on. But we do have this, which is a big plus. Oh, rocks are blocking the way to the slot. Well, that's interesting. I guess I can't do anything about that. So let's stop with this. We're gonna need more food, but I think I'm gonna start trading 2 food for some power, because pretty hard locked on that. Maybe power and that. Okay, well, I guess I can also go back here and put this down. I'll take it. Okay, and what else do we have? So what is our temperature? Yeah, the main question is, when can I use that bacteria stuff? I'm not sure, and I don't see it. Let's see, so what else do we have? Yeah, we have the CO2 factory, which is also something I should get down, but requires resources that I do not have in spades. Which is a little unfortunate. It doesn't look like there's anything I can do with Space. Oh, pending events to resolve. Oh, right, because I haven't chosen anything. Let's go with this one. Okay, Earth sent us our first life form. Life forms can provide wide variety of benefits. You can spread life forms in climate zones. Each climate zone can have 1 bacteria, 1 plant, and 1 animal. To spread the bacteria in a climate zone, we'll need to construct the bacteria spreader first. So this needs to be put down on like an actual tile. But to some lesser degree, it can be put on any of them. This one's like totally empty, so I'll probably put it up there. I just need 20 science to get there, and that's gonna take some time. Okay, we could also mine resources, do some other things, but that's tough. Alternatively, it looks like I can expand my exploration zone by a considerable amount. Are there any resources that I could really use? And the answer is constantly just titanium. So I'm gonna slap this down here for the time being. Okay, and yeah, I can just construct them for free. Good to know. Okay, oh, life forms. Life form scientists managed to adapt to Mars, can be spread in climate zones, reduced per other life form already present in that climate zone. Interesting. But there's no suitable climate one, because we're looking for a place that has a temperature of 0. Once I can get the CO2 factory, that should fix it. Oh, +1 nitrates per turn for every 3 population in the city. Ooh. Or another landing pad. Or another lab. I'm gonna go for the composting facility. Only immediate problem is... Oh, wait, no. We have just enough space to put it down. If I so chose to put it here. And considering this has a population of what? Oh, only 3. I might just hold on to that one then. We'll probably want robots or something else. Let's see. So what do we do? Unfortunately, this leader's powers are kind of okay. I mean, okay, on the flip side... Maybe not, actually. His powers are actually pretty good. So there's the titanium that we need. Now we just need some power. And we do actually have the magnetic fusion plant. The only immediate problem is comfort of living, which is a bit rough. I could potentially put that into Space. What do we actually see? Comfort of living is 1. Every population in the city provides support income every turn equal to the comfort of living in the city. Oh. That makes sense. So if I reduce that too much, it really pisses people off. Okay, so if I go back to Space... Oh, that's fertile soil. Okay, I'm going to remove that. We're going to nix that and grab more power. Let's see. What is this? Oxygen factory. Atmosphere and oxygen per turn. Plus 18 water. Still not terrible. Eco homes are just cheaper. And I could gain more food. This makes sense from a terraforming perspective. This makes sense from a expansion perspective. Let's go for this. I think I might... I'm going to hold on to this, even though it gets me the extra power. I think I might want to have a heavy population center city. Because I can put the public baths down in the center. And then surrounded with like the eco homes and some other stuff. And then we can also get the composting facility for a ton of resources. Let's see. So what do we need? We do need the water. Okay, water and food. Hell yeah. And then, ooh. That is expensive. But here's the thing. I can put this down. Oh, but that's his skill. That's fine. Let's see, anything else I can build? No. Resources are stacking up very slowly, but nobody's pissed off at me. Let's see. Ooh. So, I can get nitrates, silicates, or, all of these are things that I have in spades. Which of them are the thing that I need the most? Frankly, none of them, which is a little unfortunate. Ooh. Photovoltaic field. Actually would solve a lot of my problems. We could also get another entertainment center. But I do have the public bath, which is about the same. Okay, let's go for the photovoltaic. Let's see. So if I go over here... And here, that makes people mad, but now we have way more power gain, which opens a lot of doors. Let's see. I could get some more robots down, but honestly, I might just put them here. Okay, well now we can't get the robots, but that's fine. Okay, we did also have this. We can either... I'm gonna need 8 power for that one. I think that's fine. Anything else I can do? Because I've got this guy's actions. But we need power to do any of these things. Black sand dunes. Convert to silicates. But I also need to control it. Incredible vistas would be a good source of silicates. Interesting that I can't use it as a cosmetic zone. Well, in this case, I need water, yeah? I'm just gonna mine 7 water. Ooh. That's a biggin. I could have waited on that one, but now we have access to the public bath. So if I go to Space, I can get this down. So that should give us a bonus. And then we'll work on getting the eco homes, which needs 10 science. Yeah, it's going to take some time. Okay, right. I guess we need nitrates more than anything else, because I got tons of silicates. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is working out. What is this? Silicates for every 3 mines owned by the city. Development center. Gets me 2 extra projects and a gas factory. Let's actually save up for this. We definitely need to expand our science holdings pretty aggressively here. So do we want to grab the mineral cave? Yeah, but it requires power. I mean, we could just go for the happiness and just deal, but those extra resources go a long way. Same thing with getting the robots down. Oh, that's the negative for the robots. The robots don't provide extra happiness. I was wondering about that. Well, what do we mine? I mean, still feels like we're low on water and we don't have anything else. Yeah, so let's just keep spending 1 power every turn to gain 7 water. That seems very worthwhile. And we get a new leader. Hey! Okay, so she gets... increases your power production by every 6 new power you start producing. That's good. Ooh, she's applied research and lets me put down drone hubs. Which just provides population. And she can build them for free. So, ooh, I like it. And she also gains science and exploration. She also gains science. Select a city, gain 10 support per population. Ooh. And spend 4 water and gain 60 support. Let's see. 1 support per turn for every 8 new buildings you construct. I think I'm gonna go for her, though, just because we can get a shit ton of robots down. Maybe? I don't know. Because this costs me nothing, and I can get a whole bunch of support. But we don't need support that bad. Yeah, so let's go with her. Because I have an idea for a robot city. That's more food. That's more eco homes. Get another windmill down. Okay, next order of business. We're gonna get the mine. Because that'll give me a lot. Let's see. We can't afford any of the robots. And we haven't found exactly another potential planet location. Okay, 25 support and some other stuff. And crater, another city can be founded here. All adjacent locations need to be explored before you can settle the location. Got it. Well, in that case, we'll do it. Okay, so can I found a city here? Yes. We're gonna just call this Clank. Okay, and it looks like we get some extra... Ooh. Extra happiness if we put it there. City Mine. I'm not going to be able to get to it. However, what I'm thinking is this city will have 1 population. Their comfort of living already sucks. So I almost kind of want to just have these people be the only humans in this area. And then otherwise we just cover the whole place in robots. So in that case, put this down here. That'll get us even more power. And yeah, since robots don't care about aesthetics, Clank will just be Robot Town. Actually, speaking of... Oh, no, we've already used a skill this turn. Support or nuclear oxygen facility. Let's see. Adjacent population, ooh. Increases radiation, ooh. But... Ooh. Grab that. What else do we have? Massive radio telescope. Science per turn. Extra science per turn on a high location. I like it. I like it. We're gonna find another plateau, but I think we had one. Did we not? Maybe not. I'll find another one. Oh no, here it is. Or no, this is Rocky Plains. Oh, this one, but it's just a supply station. So yeah, we can absolutely toss that. Oh, but I also need to control it. Well, let's go back to Clank for a second. Give it an ogle. Because I could do some other things, but yeah, let's just slap this down. Alright. So that gives us 1 place to expand to. Oh. Interesting. Well, sure. Because deep core mine gets us more water. I think that's worth it. Well, what else do we have here? Because I was going to use Space as this. Currently wouldn't help me, but will eventually. I guess let's hold off on that and go back to Clank. Clear that. We no longer have enough power for the robots. There's also the CO2. I mean, I don't know. We'll get to it when we get to it. Oh. Oh, I can only hold 8 of these. Oh, well, we can get rid of the windmills. Or shoot. I messed that one up. So I can only hold 8 of these. Drag one to the trash to sell it for science. Oh. That's good to know. I just don't know which one I want to trash. Frankly, composting facility. Tempting as it is, we just do not have the population for it. But good to know that I really desperately need to get some things out. It's the Android hub. Kind of expensive though. There's also import oceans from Ceres, which actually is not that expensive. Comparatively. There is the Android hub, which is also doable, but it's going to cost me more than I can. Oh. Start your first space project. Now we can access the entire solar system to our benefit. Oh, interesting. That didn't actually take up a slot. Oh, it's here. Oh, there's 3 of these. Okay, good to know. Well, in that case, we got a couple of things we want to do. We want to get this down anywhere. Here. I'm going to put the drone hub here, because we can replace that. So that gets us 1. I'm going to put here. And we're going to get the windmills down. I'm just trying to clear out. Next round we'll have enough to get the massive radio telescope. It's not quite enough. Okay, let's cancel some of this because we're already gaining enough. Gain some more titanium because that's going to be something that we need a lot of. And actually, no, we should probably do twosies on that. Okay, anything else? I don't think we have anything sitting around. Okay, well, I am certainly playing a lot of this. Ooh. Less support per turn, food. Power per turn, adjacent population. Or hospital. Hospital would be nice. We might want that thermo generator, but it's a little expensive. All of these are kind of hit and miss in their own right. I'm going to go for the power generator. We just can't play it yet, which is a bit of a downer. But that's okay. So, go back to Clank. Let's get the robots down. Doesn't really matter where, I don't think. Okay, so Clank can expand here. We now have that. And here, which has Rocky Plains, which I don't know if Rocky Plains does anything good or bad for us. And let's go back to Space. Which... gonna put the eco homes down. We mainly need to increase... our quality of life in Space. Because that is an issue. Oh, and is Space trapped? It looks like it. Well, that's frustrating. Okay, so in that case, I guess we should stop we should not expand the population in Space at all. Because I don't know if there's a way that I can unclaim. A location. Huh. Did not know about that. Well, I guess that provides kind of a good stopping point one way or another, because now I know you cannot trap a city. It will go badly. But I am really digging this game. I think it's really charming. It's got a lot going for it. Do we go for the science? Yeah. We'll go for the science. And it's got a large meteorite, so we can put a research station there? Yeah, but we'll have to do that in the next round. So, with all of this said, it's a charming game. It's nice and peaceful, very much reminds me of Terraforming Mars, but slightly less board gamey and a little bit more video gamey in what feels like a really good way. I like the fact that you cycle leaders often, but they leave their perks behind for you. And yeah, so I'm able to just get even more science by just having tons and tons of robots living on this planet. It isn't too hard to keep above the happiness threshold, like we're still gaining. Because I think the only things really hurting me at this point are just expectations. And I'm doing a decent job of that, especially with all of my my resource gain and other things. And I'm sure if I were to do this again, I bet I could do it even better. But either way, still a good stopping point. So I guess I will say Terraformers is available on Steam. It's been out since April 21st in early access. It's not on sale or anything, and it's 20 bucks normally, but knowing goblins, it usually gets a lot cheaper for sales. So I wouldn't be surprised if this game doesn't go down to like 10 bucks around Christmas time. Or maybe after 1.0, I'm not entirely sure. But if you really like Surviving Mars, Terraforming Mars, oh shoot, Per Aspera, or any other game about kind of near future solar colonization, this very much ranks as actually probably one of the better ones I've ever seen. I like the randomization, but there's a lot of control and things that you can do. I don't know about replayability, but it still has that like kind of good vibes feel of, you know, the kind of game that you can load up for an afternoon, play it, and then like return to it a year later and have kind of a new fresh experience because you tried to do things differently. I don't know. Anyway, so with all that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new indie games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons of them to check out. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.